as someone who struggled with suicide as a firefighter, you look at society as a whole, and if we had a group of people here, we know that people as a child have gone through abuses, sexual molestation, psychological abuse, economic deprivations, you name it. And I had all those. I had all those as a child. So I joined the Marine Corps, and after the Marine Corps I became a firefighter, and I started seeing the things that we deal with in the fire service. And in the meantime, I'm still in the Marine Corps Reserve, and I'm going to Desert Storm, I'm going to Bosnia, Iraq, Afghanistan, Africa, and I'm seeing things there. But I don't talk about them, because if you don't talk about it in the fire service, you don't talk about it in the Marine Corps either. It's that culture, right? That culture that we all wanted to be a part of. Before I even joined the Marine Corps, I had a litany of things. But what we do, we just put that away. It's just, especially at that time, I'm 55 years old, and at that time, okay, we don't talk about it. We're just gonna move on with our lives. And there's something to be said for moving on with your life, but you need help doing it. And then for me, the road to the idea of suicide, the serious road where I am on a bridge, was on June 14th, 2008. I was notified that my son was killed in action in Afghanistan. And I was at Fire Station 16 at the time. And the white Suburban pulled up, and that Marine officer came up and notified me that your son has been killed in action. And if there was the PTSD issues that I was already dealing with, kind of accelerated it, as you can imagine, and things just got harder and harder, and my drinking increased, my marriage was failing, and these are all things that I think I had control over if I would have sought the help at the time, if I felt comfortable enough to reach out to somebody. And sometimes that's just your own thing, and part of what we want to do here in as a peer support representative is make it okay to reach out, and I'm in that world, and I didn't feel like I could do it. Right. And so my world was spiraling out of control, and that put me literally on the bridge. That put me on a motorcycle going through an intersection with my eyes closed, just seeing what's going to happen on the other end. And then eventually that seeps over into your professional life. You might be able to think you're holding it together, but then you're going to get to that call, that one call that's going to say, you need some help, and you need it now.